So for today's video, I'm going to be going into how to conjugate regular AR verbs, but in the past tense. Okay, so like I said, in this video, we're going to go into how to conjugate regular AR verbs, but in this case, the past tense. And I wanted to give some background. You use the past tense when you're talking about something that has already happened, something that has already occurred. So, like, generally in English, when you think of the past tense, you think about yesterday, the day before yesterday, last year. So, underneath the past tense, I put some Spanish keywords for when you know you're in the past tense. So, ayer means yesterday, anoche means last night, anteayer means the day before yesterday, el año pasado means last year, la semana pasada means last week, and these are just some keywords that let you know that you're working in the past tense. Here are the conjugations that you use for when you are talking about the past tense in the AR. So if you have an AR verb that you're trying to conjugate in the past tense, the endings are for yo, a, tú, haste, él, ella, usted, o, with an accent, nosotros, nosotras, amos, vosotros, vosotras, estáis, ellos, ellas, ustedes, aron. Okay, so for example, if we're trying to conjugate hablar in the past tense, so if I'm trying to say I talked, she talked, something of that matter, here's how you conjugate it. So just like normal for conjugation, you keep everything except the ending and drop it down. So for the yo form, I would write H-A-B-L, right? And then I'd put the ending for the yo form. And as we just went over, it's E with an accent. So it'd be yo hablé. That's how I'd say I talked. And then we do that same step for the rest of the the rest of the subject pronouns. So here are the conjugations for the past tense for hablar. So yo hablé, tú hablaste, él, ella, usted habló, nosotros, nosotras hablamos, vosotros, vosotras hablasteis, ellos, ellas, ustedes hablaron. So as you can see, for every subject pronoun, I kept the beginning part of the verb, so H-A-B-L, and I dropped the A-R ending, and then I put the ending that fit each subject pronoun. So a, haste, o, amos, estáis, aron. Okay, so here's another example, viajar. So for the same way we conjugated hablar, it's the same for viajar. So we would keep everything except the AR ending, and we'd write that down for each subject pronoun, and then we'd put the subject pronoun ending that fits the subject pronoun. So here are the conjugations for viajar in the past tense. So as I showed before, it's yo viajé, and that's the ending for the yo form in the past tense. Tú viajaste, él, ella, usted viajó, nosotros, nosotras viajamos, vosotros, vosotras viajasteis, ellos, ellas, ustedes viajaron. Okay, so I want you to think right now, what are the AR past tense endings? So write them down, think about them in your head, and then I'll show you what they are. If you got haste, o, amos, estáis, aron, you are right. And now I'll give you some practice questions for you to try to conjugate AR verbs in the past tense by yourself. Okay, so for the first practice, I want you to conjugate hablar, estudiar, comprar, and cantar in your notebook or on a piece of paper just for practice. And then I'll go over the answers, and you just have to conjugate them in each subject form. Pause the video and try it out. Here are the conjugations for the four verbs. So it's hablé, hablaste, habló, hablamos, hablasteis, hablaron. And as you can see, the endings are right here. And then for estudiar is estudié, estudiaste, estudió, estudiamos, estudiastes, estudiaron. Comprar is compré, compraste, compró, compramos, comprasteis, compraron. And then cantar is cante, cantaste, cantó, cantamos, cantasteis, cantaron. Here is another practice that I hope you guys will do. Just pause the video and attempt it. This is a little bit different because there's different subject pronouns and different verbs that you have to conjugate in the past tense. But it is still just like normal conjugation, just with the past tense endings. So pause the video and try it out, and I'll give the answers. Here are the answers for this practice. So it's el papá cambió mucho dinero. And the reason it's cambió because it's el papá, which would fit the el, ella, usted subject pronoun because it's saying like he changed. So cambió. Number 2 is mi amiga mandó. Number 3 is las profesoras cantaron. And it's cantaron because las profesoras is plural. So it fit the ellas, ellos, ustedes conjugation. So cantaron. Number 4 is yo caminé. Number 5 is tú y yo regresamos. And always remember, if there's a y yo, that means we. So then you conjugate it in the nosotros form, so regresamos. Number 6 is ella compró. Number 7 is Mario y Jamie descansaron. Number 8 is tú ayudaste. Number 9 is nosotros regresamos. And number 10 is Katrina ganó. So I hope this video helped you with how to conjugate Spanish AR verbs in the past tense. Leave us any comments or questions and we'll get to them. Thank you.